Hello friends, Namaskar. Welcome to Veena's Kitchen Table. It's been long since we've made something sweet. So let's go for a dessert today. It's going to be a super delicious dessert, a fusion of semia, custard and faluda. What comes out is going to be extremely delicious and super easy to make. So let's not wait. Let's have a sweet weekend. Welcome back friends. So let's see what all we need for our very yummy dessert. We have here about a liter of milk. I have taken also a small tin of condensed milk. About half a cup of vermicelli. About half cup of sugar. Here I have sabja seeds which I have soaked in water. Now sabja seeds are something that we see in desserts like faluda. Now this is how sabja seeds look if you pick it up from your grocery. They're very tiny black seeds, but the moment you soak them in water, they transform and change into this very gelatinous kind of consistency. And this is really good for our dessert. I have here about 2 tablespoons of custard powder. Then I have here an assortment of fruits and dry fruits that I had at home. You can select any fruit of your choice which you like or which you have at home. I have taken here 1 apple finely chopped. I have taken here 1 very ripe Kerala banana or Etekya or Nendrika as they say it. You could use the normal banana as well. I have some grapes here, the green and the red variety. In the dry fruit section, I have some chopped cashew nuts, some chopped almonds, some raisins. I have taken saffron. I need a few strands of saffron for this dessert. Some tutti frutti to add to the color. And of course, a scoop of ice cream for the final topping. So that's all we need to make our dessert. So let's start making our dessert. It's going to be a really enjoyable trip. So let's start cooking. I've kept the pot on the fire and I'm adding in about 3/4 teaspoon of ghee because we need to fry our vermicelli. Once the ghee melts and heats up, we'll add the vermicelli into it and fry it well till it turns a nice golden color. That takes away the raw taste of the vermicelli and gives a very nice flavor to your dessert as well. Keep stirring the vermicelli, don't allow it to remain in the pot for even a short while because it could turn dark from one side. So we don't want that. I've kept the fire on high. I'm using this pot to make the dessert. This is a pot that I have reserved for making sweets or desserts. Preferably make desserts or sweets in a separate pot, not a pot that you would use to make your gravies and curries. You can see that the vermicelli is turning opaque. As it fries, it turns opaque. You can see it's giving out a nice smell. Now reduce the flame. Make sure that it doesn't burn at all. You can see that's a nice golden brown color. We're going to add the milk. Reduce the flame and add the milk. I've added the milk. I've reserved a little milk in my jug to mix with the custard powder. I'll bring the milk to a boil and then reduce the flame and allow the vermicelli to cook till it's soft. I'm adding here a few strands of saffron to the milk. Mix it well. Keep mixing it. We do not want the vermicelli to form into lumps at the base of the pot. So just give it a stir once in a while. Remember not to add the sugar right now, because if we add the sugar right now, then the vermicelli is going to take a lot of time to cook. So once this vermicelli turns soft, we'll add the sugar. Our milk and vermicelli mixture has been boiling for some time and the vermicelli has almost become soft. So now I'm going to add my condensed milk. I did not add the condensed milk before because condensed milk of course is saturated with sugar, and that sugar will slow down the process of cooking. So now I'm going to add the condensed milk. I'm going to add, this is a small tin of condensed milk. I have added about 3/4 of it. Before adding sugar, I'm going to taste and check for the sugar and then only add my sugar to this mixture. Now I'm going to add the sugar to the mixture. I've added half the quantity to it. We'll see how sweet it is and then we'll add further. Now you can see that the mixture has become quite thick. I've added all the sugar to it because it needed that much of sweet. The vermicelli absorbs all the sweetness. And at this point now we are going to add our custard. Now to the custard powder that we have taken, I'm going to add some milk. And I'm going to give it a good mix and ensure that there are no lumps. And I'll pour this into our milk and vermicelli mix. Now give it a nice stir. If you feel that it is becoming very thick, you could add a little milk to dilute it. We don't want it to be very thick and of course not runny at all. You can see that our mixture is ready. This is our basic mixture for our dessert, the milk, custard and vermicelli mix. I've turned off the fire and now I'm going to transfer this into a vessel and keep it in the freezer for about 2 hours to completely cool down. It's now time to assemble our dessert. Our semia mixture has been sitting in the fridge for more than 2 hours, so it's really cold and nice. And let's now do the interesting part of assembling. We've taken a long glass. You can take any kind of glass. It could be short or long, but preferably a glass container so that you can see your layering. Now the first layer is going to be of the sabja seeds. Then we'll put in our custard mixture. Now we'll add some fruits, some grapes. It's all left to your imagination. You can use any fruit you like. Avoid the citrus variety. Some apples. We'll drizzle in some strawberry syrup. We'll put the next layer of our custard mixture. Some more fruits. Scoop of ice cream, some dry fruits, a slice of peach and a blueberry to go with it. So that's a beautiful dessert that you can assemble for your family with things that are easily available at home. So let's not wait, let's start cooking. If you like my videos, do subscribe to my channel and share with me your valued opinions. Till we meet again, bye-bye. Have a sweet weekend.